e4, e6, knight c3, bishop b7, d4, bishop b4, a3, bishop takes c3, check, b takes c3, bishop takes e4, queen g4, bishop g6, bishop d3, knight c6, bishop takes g6, h takes g6, knight h3, knight f6, queen e2, castle kingside, castle kingside, rook e8, a4, knight d5, c4, knight d e7, d5, knight a5, d takes e6, d takes e6, rook d1, queen c8, bishop d2, knight a c6, bishop c3, f6, a5, e5, a6, queen f5, queen d3, queen takes d3, c takes d3, g5, f3, rook a8, knight f2, knight g6, rook d b1, knight f4, rook b7, knight d8, rook takes c7, knight e2, check, king f1, knight takes c3, a7, king h8, rook c8, rook takes c8, a8, queen, rook takes a8, rook takes a8, king h7, rook takes d8, knight a4, d4, e takes d4, rook takes d4, knight c5, knight d3, knight b3, rook d8, knight d2, check, king e2, knight takes c4, knight f2, knight e5, rook a8, knight c6, h3, king g6, knight d3, knight d4, check, king f2, knight e6, king g3, knight d4, f4, knight f5, check, king f3, knight h4, check, king f2, knight f5, f takes g5, f takes g5, rook a7, knight d4, knight e5, check, king f6, knight g4, check, king f5, rook takes g7, knight e6, rook a7, king g6, rook a6, king f7, rook takes e6, king takes e6, king e3, king f7, king e4, king e6, g3, king d7, king f5, king e8, king takes g5, king d7, King f6. King c6. Knight e5 check. King d5. g4. King e4. h4. King f4. h5. King e4. h6. King e3. h7. King d4. h8 queen. King c3. Queen d8. King b3. Queen c8. King b4. Queen c4 check. King a5. Queen b3. King a6. Queen b4. King a7. Queen b5. King a8. Knight d7. King a7. Queen b6 check. King a8. Queen b8 checkmate.